Guys, several things need to happen because we are painting the shutters of the chateau, the upstairs shutters. And if you haven't seen that, I have started it already this year. And I think I'll link the episode somewhere here. And you will see how I painted and stripped the shutters downstairs. I have a totally different method that I'm going to use on the upstairs because I have decided not to be going crazy with those shutters, because I think with a light sand and just a little bit of a scrub down, we can just paint those shutters upstairs, because I'm not going to go and bother through all of the stripping process and all of these things again, because I had found that it just didn't really matter that much, and it didn't really change a lot. I did try every shutter that I did downstairs. I did try in a different way, but what I had learned from this experience is that basically already just painting over the existing paint with just like a bit of light sanding actually did the trick, and I didn't have to go all crazy with other methods of stripping and things like this, because also I had really bad experience with the stripper. I really felt, although I was wearing a mask, I didn't wear a mask in the beginning, but after that I started wearing a mask after like one day, and I really felt like the stripper was getting into my lungs, and it stayed there forever. So yeah, it doesn't feel comfortable. It doesn't really, it was horrible, the feeling. So I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee, and then we'll get all our stuff together. And there's a fun way to go. Well, there's two ways to go up, because I have borrowed the scaffolding or the tower of my friends Joe and Tony, who you also met. Like, you've met Joe in the old school video when we did tour the school. So Tony was kind enough to build up that tower for me, because I have no idea how to do that, and he showed me. So probably in the future now I could be able to do it, because I watched him do it and I helped a tiny bit. But I'm really glad that he did, because he just knows, and everything went much faster for him, right? So yeah, I think that's it. Let's just dive right into this episode, you guys. Do you see? I basically have window access here, and I can just step out onto the platform and go. I prepared everything here. Now we just need to change, and then we'll be ready to roll. I did think I lost weight, because these pants used to make like a crazy muffin top. Now they just do a tiny muffin top. Because someone commented that I lost weight. Thank you. But not in an unhealthy way. Don't worry. I eat a lot of things. My appetite is very healthy. I would not stop eating. Never. Never. I love food. And I love cooking. And I love eating. That works. Sure. So I've just seen that actually, no, I've just seen that actually it is almost non-existent, the paint on them. So I think already just cleaning them helped. And I don't think we need to sand them even down. I'll try the first, and then I'll let you know what I think. Yeah, if you haven't watched the other video, it's Little Green's James, just as the door and the shutters downstairs. Obviously, that's the color I have decided on, and it's been a long way until I had finally really decided on a color. So I'm quite glad, and I just really love this color. It's so beautiful. Yeah, I think they're quite okay. No, also the downstairs ones, I think I overdid it because I was stripping them like crazy. And I think it really didn't need that. But yeah, exactly. That's why I'm just like, I just finished lunch and going down because I'm gonna put this on a tablet and then we can continue up there bit by bit, piece by piece. It's gonna go, it's gonna get there. Four shutters done, two more to go. Okay, let's see. I had to move this closer and I'm not really sure if it's gonna be stable or not. We'll see. And then I had to move this somehow around. So I did manage to move it this way that I can access everything. Starting to get tired. But also just sitting here and painting the last two shutters. Actually, the last shutter now. So, just did the last bits, all the last strokes on the blinds, on the shutters. I'm still seeing here and there things, like always. But yeah, I think now it's about like letting this dry. And I thought about like maybe today already pushing forwards and doing all the metal bits that, you know, like painting them black, like we did downstairs in the shutters. But I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let this dry properly. And then on Saturday, which means not tomorrow, the day after, I'm gonna pick it up from where I left, because tomorrow I'll be filming something else. So just gotta balance everything. That's it. That's it, I think, for now. And then we shall continue. But it's so nice. It's so beautiful already. Just seeing the shutters like new and with a refresh and all the same, and it's just gonna be so pretty. It's gonna be so pretty. I can't wait to see it. So much better already. For now, I just parked it over there till Saturday. Now I just really want to do my workout. It's almost 8. No, it's almost 6. So I think I just want to get my workout done. Then I'll have to cook, do stuff, and then tomorrow we'll go to Angoulême because I got the confirmation from Darty that my lave-vaisselle, my dishwasher, is ready to be picked up. So we're gonna do exactly that. We're going to go to Angoulême, to Darty, to pick up the dishwasher, and then do some Grand Frais shopping, probably pop into Leroy Merlin for a few bits and pieces that Alexis is also needing for his renovation. And then we'll just go back home and see what we still can do. Good morning. The hunters have met outside and it's a beautiful day to continue working on the outside and the shutters. I will need Alexi for the next few steps because I will show you what needs to be done. Can you see this? The plug has gone out. And I have 2 shutters that are like this. The shutters in this guest room, which will become my future bedroom at one point, with opening up a lot of spaces here. This will be like exciting, but that's probably gonna happen next year. And in my bedroom, and it's always the left shutter somehow. And for this, I bought a thing in the Brico. So this one is like a resin, and you put it in, then you put the plug in, and then you screw it all in place, and then basically you're done, and you'll just have to wait a bit for it to set, but it sets really, really fast. It's really crazy. I think it says 1 hour 40 minutes in between 10 and 14 degrees outside temperature, but probably we're already a bit above 15 to 19 during the day, 1 hour 20 minutes until it sets. So basically I need to remove those 2 shutters, remove the plugs, put it in, then we'll have to wait 1 hour 20 minutes and then put the shutters on again. And while this dries, we can paint all the metalwork of the shutters with Hammerlight anti-rust paint that I had already used for the other shutters and all the other black metalwork that I have at the Chateau here. So that's the plan for this magnificent. So that's the plan. So that's the plan for this magnificent Saturday. It just took me ages to build up the scaffold again, or to make it, stand properly. Sometimes it's really just like you're like a little child. You're like, I want this to happen now. I got really to a point where I really had to calm myself down, step away from it, and be like, I can do this. I can do this if I do it calmly and not stress about it. Because the moment I stress, it's just like all over, So let's try climbing out of this window. Still feels a bit wobbly, but I think if Alex holds me, I'll be fine. Okay, here I have my little bit of cardboard that I can put the colors on. So I just got a Hammerlight black for all the metal bits of, oh gosh, I'm really like, been going up and down, of the windows, so, and the fittings. So we'll do exactly that. We'll coat it with this. I think 1 coat was enough. And I also bought a new brush. I'll have to get it from downstairs. Well, whatever. So we'll open up this tin and then we'll start with the ones in the accessing from the corridor. And kind of tired today. I've been really tired yesterday. I don't know. I think it's just like constantly pushing and doing and stuff, you know. These are painted, and now we move on to these ones that are inside that we took off first. Not only is it a great exercise for your butt because you're walking up and down constantly, but also I've become an expert of placing a movable scaffold tower. This has turned into like a full summer's day, actually, almost. It's so beautiful outside, so nice. It's so warm when you sit in the sun. It's almost too warm in like normal pants, but oh well. What can you? I've painted all the ironwork or metal bits or however you want to call it, and now it's just time for it to dry. I thought I might give downstairs a refresh. I have a few things and bits and bobs there that might want to have a second coat of that, and other than that we just need it to dry. We need the resin compound, whatever it is, to dry, and after lunch we can put in the shutters, and then I'm done with the shutters. Well, you can see the bench here, and I've tried to clean it, and I just cleaned it actually, but I have birds pooping everywhere. So I have this actually still kind of foil thing that's actually for raising vegetables, and hammer and some nails, and I think I just want to cut it to size and hammer it on the back side of the bench so that I can pull it over when I don't use the bench. Like mostly it happens during the nighttime. They never sit there when I'm there. So when I'm gone and during the night, I can just put on this film and the bench will be protected and I don't need to be cleaning it all the time. And then I can actually, because I have cushions for it as well, so I can just leave the cushions on and they won't get wet. And like this, it'll be a bit prettier. And just the stains will stay. I think I might have to repaint it at one point, but for this I will have to order some more of Little Green's Mischief, because that's the color that I've used for that. And I don't have it anymore. Like this during the day we can keep it folded back, and maybe I can find some kind of system to roll it in, and then when night comes, we'll just cover it up. I put rubber bands on each side and rolled it up. And like this, it'll stay in place. I have the last two fittings that go onto the windows, and we'll install them now. And then the windows are done. Last screws in, here we go! Look at how beautiful and gorgeous it looks now. So I will have to return the tower, that's still there, to Tony and Joe, but probably I'll do that on Monday after this video. And I just got rid of the flower planters up there, because the flowers were mostly dead. The ones that weren't dead, like the geraniums that smell nice, I potted them over there, and I potted some other flowers over the well. But generally, yeah, I think it's better like this. But I really love to have now the bench with all the cushions, and then I just can put the foil on. I've been wanting to do this for such a long time now, and I haven't had the time or the means or whatever. I just couldn't do it. And just to see like everything in the same color, they do differ a bit because they use different materials for the downstairs ones and the upstairs ones. It's a different kind of wood, so it turns out like a bit different. It does look a bit different, but I think it's really just the finish is so different. That's why it looks different. But all in all, just having it in one color, everything is so beautiful and so nice. I've been wanting to do this forever. And yeah, I've been contemplating about redoing the windows, and because they will need some TLC, and because I can't be replacing all of the windows at the same time, so the upstairs ones will stay in for 1 or 2 more years. But yeah, I don't know. Right now, I just don't have the energy to do it and have other projects lined up as well. And I think one more winter will be fine. The windows aren't that bad up there. So I'm just putting my weights away after my workout. My bed is still a mess. I still didn't make it, but that's the reality sometimes. Sometimes you really just need to prioritize things, and I had so many things to do, and I really wanted to squeeze in a workout, and we're invited for an apéro now. So I really just wanted to also prioritize my sport and my well-being, and the bed just like, yeah, I'll probably do it just now. Such a beautiful day today. So you guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for following me along. I hope you had fun watching me do all of this, and like, I think it's baby steps towards the right thing, and sometimes you have to accept that you can't do everything at the same time, and that you can't be everywhere at the same time, and that you can only split your efforts and you can only do your best. And that's what I'm doing. And I think right now I'm in a fragile moment somehow, because I'm thinking a lot of my content and what I should be putting out, how I could grow, because I really want to make YouTube work, right? So I think it's a lot of this then about like all the uncertainty around arts projects right now in Germany, because there have been huge budget cuts and all of the far right moving into all the governments in all the countries, also in France. It's kind of unsettling for the arts right now. So like, we really don't know where we're going, and I really want to keep going, and I really want to pursue all my creative efforts as I have been. But yeah, we just got to take it step by step and bit by bit, and just to stay sane. But until then, I shall see you all on Tuesday again for another vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hearing me out. And if you want to talk, let's talk in the comments down below. And if you haven't followed my Instagram, go and follow my Instagram, because there you can see like daily stories. I try to upload a lot of content right now there. I try to be better with Instagram actually. So it's all the big scheme of things. And all that's left to say is à bientôt et au revoir from the southwest of France, and bisous and bye.